Welcome to pre and postnatal Pilates with AB. I have a brand new little routine planned for you. This one is all about the obliques and the glutes. Really important to keep the core going as much as we can, but specifically through the lateral sideways. So we're not contributing to any stress at the front of the body. We're going to work through those deep hip rotators, the stabilizers, and we'll start this one just with a little bit of mobility. So we'll sit on our tailbones with our heels nice and wide, our hands to the side, shoulders relaxed, and then from here just go for a little rotation of your knees from left to right, just getting a little bit of rotation through the hips. You can put a little bit of body weight back into the shoulders just to take a bit of pressure off the pelvis. And we're just here for 3, 2, and for 1. Coming back to center position. Just rolling straight on over onto our right side. Just take it nice and easy as you come down onto your right side here. You have your left leg extended, your fingertips to your temples. We're coming straight into a side lift here. So start to lift up through your side waist. You can use a little bit of pressure at the bottom. And as you do so, start to lift off your left leg. So a little bit of glute and then a little bit of lateral core coming straight back down nice and easy. Elbow comes all the way up. Extend your leg, extend your palm, holding at the top. And we come straight back down. So this one's good because you're still getting core, you're still getting a little bit of glute, but you're not stressing any of the structures at the front of your belly. And you can incrementally get a little higher each time if it feels good. We are going to go for 3 more and then hold at the top, just work on a little bit of rotation. You've got your final 2 reps. See if you can get a little bit more lift. This is your final one. That hand will come all the way to your hip. So it's a lift, a reach, hand to the hip. Take your right hand under your ear, flexing through your left side leg. Just start to draw circles here with your left leg. So nice and stay with your pelvis, but still getting into those glutes. So we're tracing about the circumference of a basketball with that left side heel. Shoulders and pelvis stay completely glute in place. We're here for 10. We are going to reverse, of course, in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go the opposite direction. So taking it nice and steady, circling the opposite way, really starting to get nice and deep into your outer hips. And you're just here for the next 10. So you can keep your knees straight and your heel flexed as well. It'll isolate that tissue in your outer hip pocket. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, tap out through your hips, come straight up into 4-point kneeling. So we're not done quite yet with your left side glute. From here, take your right fingertips to your temples. We're again working on obliques and glutes at the same time. Your elbow is wide, your left leg drives to the back. From here, rounding elbow to the knee to tap. Extend your elbow, extend your leg, hold it nice and steady. Pulse once, twice. So we're trying to get a little bit of rotation, mobility through your upper body. Bit of oblique and pelvic stability through your torso and hips. Those pulses are quite small and the pulses are coming from your glute, not from your lower back. So you want to keep your torso steady. Once, twice, coming all the way under, elbow to knee. Drive, open, extend, pulsing once, twice, and we have 3 more just like this. So you're getting a little bit of depth, opening, stabilizes once, twice. You've got your final 2. So keeping your shoulders nice and still, and this is your final one here. Extend your elbow, extend your leg, final 2 pulses, once, twice. Palms come down, knees come all the way down. Walk your hands back to your knees. So we've worked on that left glute and oblique. We've got 1 more little layer here to add, taking your palms just to your temples, that left leg out to the side. Slight tuck of your tailbone, protecting through that sacroiliac area, and then we'll start to slowly lean all the way down towards that right side. Open your arms, come straight into a little hover and lift. Slowly coming back to your start position using your balance, your stabilizers, and we go again. So we have 5 here, slowly lowering down, reach, open, and we come back to our start position. So you've got to use your obliques on the way up and on the way down. You have 3 to go before we pulse. Taking it nice and easy. So you want to get range through your hips, strength through your core. Last two. That last one will hold that little bit of a starfish position and just pulse into that side leg. And this is your last one. Slow on the way down. Lift, hold, and then from here, tiny little pulses up and up for 10, 9, 8, 7. See if you can reach that arm up towards the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finishing that one off all the way to your start position. And then just roll out your shoulders, coming straight down onto your sit bones with your knees bent, your heels nice and wide. Just go back into that little sway from side to side. And from here, coming straight on down onto your left side, so you're nice and relaxed onto your left bicep. You have your right leg extended. And then from here, we go back into that oblique lift. So you can push with your left palm if you need a little bit of help. It will lift, reach, hold there at the top. Feel that right oblique and glute, and slowly back down again. So once again, lateral strength, oblique plane, and slowly back down. So you want to make sure, if you can, you're not starting to use your hand on the left too much. You want to be seeing if you can draw your ribs down towards your hips on the right to get those obliques and glutes fired up. And you've got a little bit of hang time there at the top. And we've got 4 more before we hold and circle. 3 to go. So see if you can keep that arm a little bit more relaxed. And on your last one, we'll take that left hand underneath your ear for 2. And we'll reach, extend, hold right to the very top. Left hand underneath your ear, right hand to your side waist, drawing circles with that top leg, right glute here, working nice and slow, straight leg flexed here. You've got your neck relaxed. Your pelvis is completely stable. And we're just taking it nice and steady here for the next 10. We will reverse. And then come straight into 4-point kneeling. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go the opposite direction. So nice and slow. You want to trace about the circumference of a basketball or a netball. So you're still getting enough strength into those rotators, but you're not getting a rest by drawing big circles. So keeping it small, controlled, functional. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tapping it out, coming straight into 4-point kneel position. So still a little bit more endurance for the obliques and the glutes. You have your left fingertips to your temple. Your right leg from here comes all the way back. Straight through your hips, square through your torso, left elbow to that right knee. Tap, round, extend. Pulsing once, twice. We go again. So you want to make sure as you're doing it, you're coming full range. So you're trying to get the elbow right to the knee. If you can't reach, that's okay. You just want to get that little bit of a thoracic curl as you come under. So you might only go halfway, and that's fine. As you extend your leg, keep your torso straight so you're pulsing through the back of the glute as opposed to moving through your lower back. And you're using your breath pattern here to try and control that fluidity of the movement. So it's an inhale as you come under, it's an exhale as you come open, and you have 3 more before our little transition into our lateral sequence. Eye gaze forward, shoulders steady. Last 2. So trying to squeeze into the back of that right glute. And this is your last one, all the way under, all the way open. Final pulse once, twice, and done. From here, coming back into your kneeling position, shoulders roll out, squaring up through your hips. You have your right leg extended, a tuck of the tailbone protecting your lower back and your pelvis, your fingertips to your temples, and we have 5 lateral leans here down to the left. So slowly descending, lengthening your obliques. Left hand gently comes down. Hover right on up into your side, right leg lifts. And we come straight back into our start position here, shoulders down and back. We have 4 to go. It's a slow lean all the way down towards the left. Open up your palms, coming straight into a hover. And slowly back to your start position. So you've got 3 to go before we pulse. The way up is actually often a little bit harder than the way down. So it's against gravity. So you've got to use your strength, control, a little bit of balance. You have 2 left. Nice and steady, keeping your spine straight, tailbone tucked. See if you can get that right leg all the way up. And this is your very last one here. Easing on down, planting the hand, reaching up nice and tall with your right hand. Tiny little pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finishing off that move all the way to the very top. And then from here, just coming straight back into a kneeling position to roll out through your shoulders. And we're just gonna go for a little oblique stretch. Take your right hand down towards your right knee. Left arm reach up, reach over. Give it a pause there and look up towards the ceiling. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly back down across the other side. Right arm reaches up. Right arm reaches over. Go for a little twist up towards the ceiling. For 3, 2, 1. You are all done. Obliques, pelvis should feel really nice and strong and secure. Let me know how you go with that one. I hope you enjoyed your session of Pilates with AB. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow the link below for more exercise snacks, mobility tips, and runner special sequences. Enjoy.